Hey guys, welcome back to the Witchy Women podcast. Zori and Kylie here.
Hey.
So today we're gonna do a part 2 from our last episode, which was on astrology. We used the Astrology Bible by Judy Hall. Basically we read our charts last time and we went through like all of the planets.
All of just like, yeah, all of our placements and like compared them one by one with each other's. So if you missed that, go back and watch that one. And then this one, we're kind of going to do something similar, but what I noticed...
But a more like extensive.
Yeah, more extensive, because what I noticed on the last one is that we used the website Astro Cafe, and what I noticed is that we missed that if, like, I kept scrolling. I went back and did it on my own, and I kept scrolling, and it showed that, what your placement is, and then what house it's in, and then what that means. So, we don't know anything about houses, so we're going to, this time we're going to read a little bit about, the houses, and then, go in and then reread our chart based on the house that the placement's in and what that means. And we're kind of try to connect it all, because I did a very, loose look at it myself, so.
Yes. Okay, so where should we start? Do you want to start off with...
I think we should just do the same thing that we did last time and go with, sun, and then I'll show you what I mean. If you scroll down, it will show you. So, yeah, this is mine. Okay, it says sun in Scorpio. And then it gives you a description, and then it says sun in 8th house.
Okay.
And then it tells you what that means.
Okay, yeah.
And then it tells you, these things, which I don't know what they mean, but we can kind of, look it up
and
stuff
the book
as we
might
go.
have...
And the book might tell you, too.
Okay, cool.
So we'll just do that. And then before... Anyway, so we'll do that. And then what we can do is, for example, my son's in, the 8th house. We can, go to the 8th house in the book first and, read about what that means and whatever. So, yeah.
Should we go through the houses first?
Maybe we should.
Order?
Yeah, maybe we should. And then we can just, go back and refer to it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, cool. So, the houses. It's, back here. Yeah. All right. First house. So, what are the houses?
The houses are on your natal chart. The houses, because there's 12 of them.
I know what they look like.
It's
calculating houses, rising houses. Oh, okay. Here, I've got.
Is it the 12
synopsis.
months?
Maybe, yeah, probably. It says the houses represent spheres of life. Each provides an arena in which planetary energies are experienced. Okay, houses are colored by the sign on the cusp and the planets within them. Planets act dominantly in the first house, concretely in the second, communicatively in the third, protectively in the fourth, creatively in the fifth, altruistically in the sixth, partnership in the 7th, intensely in the 8th, philosophically in the 9th, with significant impact in the 10th, and socially in the 11th, and deviously in the 12th. So that's a very quick overview of what they all kind of mean. So if mine, just, we're not gonna go straight into it, but I said my sun sign's in the 8th house. It says intensely in the 8th. So that must be just an intense...
Yeah.
Whatever. I don't really know what that means. Okay. So, first house. Do you want to read this one?
Sure.
Okay.
So, should I read these or no? Should I just...
I think so. Because I think this is going to be, a lot. You can probably, skim that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. It's not that much.
It's not.
You can, skim it.
Okay.
Or just, do it.
Let me see if the...
Whatever you're feeling.
So... The first house. The sphere is individuality. The polarity is masculine. The element is fire. The quality is cardinal. The position is angular. The physiology is the head, the face. The places are place of birth, immediate environment, color white, keywords, self-image, individuality, physical characteristics, impersonal appearance. So the first house is where the identity is formed. Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah.
That right, in the phases of life. It also describes the circumstances surrounding birth and the reception the child's arrival engendered. A planet in the first house has a profound impact on an individual's early life and the developing personality. With Pluto in the first, for example, the process of birth may have been life-threatening.
Oh my God.
Uranus or Mars indicates a sudden appearance, whereas Saturn can point to a long, slow, or difficult birth, or a cold reception, or the family may be maternally or emotionally impoverished. This is crazy. How directly individuality is expressed is colored both by the sign of the first house and the planets within it. But people are not always what you would expect, given the nature of the planets. Pushy Mars may give the appearance of dynamism. But if it is masking a placid sun sign, not much is actually going to get done. Venus in the first house may cloak a ruthless nature, and placed in pleasant Libra masks the deviousness of a power-hungry Scorpio sun. When two signs fall in the first house, a planet such as Mars in the second sign may reveal an unexpectedly aggressive nature behind an apparently subservient facade. Facade?
Mm-hmm.
Facade. Expectations. Planets and signs in the first house pervade the whole of life, describing particular expectations and the way in which interaction with the world takes place. Capricorn and Saturn expect early life to be onerous, whilst Leo and the Sun anticipate a much happier time. Mars is pushy and impatient, Saturn slow and cautious, making someone with both these planets in their first house at times over hasty and at others over cautious. Chaotic Uranus expects sudden upheavals and upsets. Jupiter looks forward to fun. Neptune inhabits a dreamy or deceptive environment. Pluto in the first house suggests that a great deal goes on beneath the surface and that life will be intense.
Wow.
That's crazy. So it basically determines, like, your birth, like, what, like, in your upbringing, which is crazy. So then should we read what each of ours, what houses they're in? Like,
yeah.
Oh, should we find which one's in the first house, or does that not matter?
I don't know. Maybe we should just go down, like, right as it goes, because maybe that'll be easier. Because I don't even know, because they're all out of order. Like, your son, like, my son's in the 8th house, and then it goes to the...
Well, maybe we should have read the 8th
Yeah.
first. But why don't
But
we
then
just...
I figured it made sense to just go.
Yeah.
We're figuring it out as we go, guys.
Yeah. Well, because we should go in order, but maybe if we can find the first...
I was just looking for it, and I really like
maybe you don't
but it's probably there, but I don't think I do have a first house placement.
So, and that's fine, because not everyone has all of the
I wonder if you do.
So, you'll notice down here.
Yeah, because I went down, and I couldn't find it. Yeah, I don't think I do.
So, I wonder what that means if you don't. Like, what was your...
That's what I mean by this, like, book, because this book has so much, but I wish it would, like, expand on, like, certain things that it doesn't.
Okay, so...
No offense, Judy Hall, but...
So, I wonder if I do. Where does it start? Right here. Okay, so 9. Bear with us, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't either.
Yeah, maybe we should just go down which ones we have.
Yeah.
Each one.
Do I not?
It looks like you have one.
Oh.
Right there. Wait. Wait, that's second. Yeah, I don't even see a number, like a 1 Roman numeral. It just goes from ascending to right. 2.
So maybe,
okay. I don't know.
All right, so let's
we're just going to do ours.
Okay. But we're going to read,
but we're going to read.
It's going to be mostly
it's gonna
every
be
house.
Most of them.
It might be every house. Okay, so you want to...
yeah, sure, we can start with me.
So wait, do you want to read the 8th house on here first and then compare it to your 8th house on here?
Sure. Well, this is talking about Scorpio specifically being in the 8th house. So we can, let's talk about the 8th house first so we know what it is. And then...
So maybe nobody has a first house.
Yeah.
But, so it's fine that I read that like that.
What? Why is there a first house chunk in here then? It's so weird. We're still learning, guys. If you guys know what's going on, tell us. If you know what's going on, tell us. Don't leave a mean comment, just tell us. Okay. 8th house. The sphere is transmutation. Polarity, feminine, element, water. I'm already a water sign. That's probably why I'm so sensitive, because I'm always wondering, like, Scorpio is literally the only water sign in my entire chart, but
that is so weird.
So, like,
yeah, but I feel like fire is also emotional, but in an aggressive way.
Yeah. Color, black, physiology, reproductive organs. Okay. This feels like it's already talking about keywords: interaction, shared resources, birth, death, rebirth, regeneration, sexual union, integration, self-sacrifice, expanded awareness, inheritance, other people's money.
Other people's
what
money.
the fuck? Metaphysics. Okay, cool. So that's the 8th house. It says, in the complex 8th house, the secrets of the universe are revealed. This is the point at which we move beyond self-awareness to universal awareness. In its Plutonian reaches, death is met, the one great certainty of life, and is most feared. And expanded states of consciousness are encountered. I feel like that's so interesting that my Scorpio's in the 8th house, because this sounds like it's talking about Scorpio. So I feel like that's why it's probably so heightened in my personality, even though it's my only water sign. And my only Scorpio in my chart is in my sun. It's so heightened because it's in the 8th house.
While you were while you're reading it, I was just trying to find my 8th and then have your 8th on too.
Perfect.
So,
Perfect.
So that's your 8th.
Yeah. So my 8th. Okay. So my sun is in the 8th house, and what we just read was from the astrology Bible, and we're about to read from Astro Cafe. It says, you have a great urge to go farther or deeper into life every step of the way. You want to experience more, and your desires are both powerful and intense. It's hard for you to find satisfaction in common experiences. You have a magnetic power and choose to use it wisely. You're fascinated with what lies under the surface, and at some point in your life, self-improvement is a big interest. You're attached to unexplored or taboo areas. You avoid all things superficial. Financial problems may ease after marriage, which I found so interesting. I was like, sorry? Like, I was like, no, there was multiple points in my chart where it was like, the money from your partner, and I was like, what are you talking about?
So should I just give up on my
what are you talking
about?
Right so key points, it says, she has grit and staying power and talent with handling others' resources. Mm-hmm. It did say other people's money in the 8th house. I don't know what this is talking about. She can be intense, secretive, or obsessive with a strong belief in powers of transformation, growth, and improvement. A natural psychologist.
Ooh.
I literally did. I called my friend out on something in a very, like, loving way. I was like, I don't want to, like, come at you, but, like, XYZ. And she was like, my therapist actually said that. I was like,
you're like, wait. And this is what blew my mind, because I was like, wait, I would have to go to college for 8 years to be a therapist.
No, literally,
when I already know most of it now. Like, absolutely not. Like,
and she's a psych major, so she was like, are you the psych major? And I was like,
that's exactly why I, like, stopped being a psych major, because I was like, dude, I know most of this shit. I can TikTok it, I can YouTube it, I can Google it. And you have to get, like, a master's in psychology in order to even be
I think it's because there's, like, other stuff a part of it, like, how to deal with people and, like, whatever, but it just sucks with, like, money. I don't know what this means. It says
the sextile?
225 sextile between sun and moon, and then it like explains some more.
Is there anything in the book on the sextiles?
Maybe, but I haven't seen anything. When I skim through, it doesn't. Like, I haven't seen anything. Maybe?
I don't think I have.
The end is all like.
I don't think I have
disease.
Do I have an 8th? So that's 2. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th, 8th.
I don't know.
10th.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Oh wait, I do have an 8th. No, I don't think.
Yeah,
I have
maybe.
An 8th.
Oh wait. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's 8.
The 8th house is the area of emotional security and security of the soul. I don't think I have an 8th, do I?
Maybe we should
I
just
can't
go
read
down,
the-
like, match. Like, sun, moon. Just do it that way.
Okay.
That way we don't have to, like, skim everywhere.
Yeah, no, I don't, though. This.
Yeah.
That's 8th,
right?
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means when
Why
you don't
can I
have a house.
not?
Maybe we should
Am I, like,
look that up.
lacking that part of my life when I don't have it? Do you want me
Probably
to read
not.
the next one while you're looking it up? Or are we doing this?
This is still in the 8th house.
Okay.
So it says sextile between sun and moon. I don't know what a sextile is, so I was going to look that up.
Because, if it's not in the book. I feel like I've definitely, like, heard of it, but I don't know exactly what it means.
Sextile is one of the 5 major astrological aspects in astrology. Okay.
Okay, what is it? Can you...
It's an angle of 60 degrees, which is...
Oh.
Oh, so it's just
there
the
was
angle.
angles in here,
It's just the angle that it's at. Okay. So it just says between sun and moon. It says your emotions and your will are at peace with one another, suggesting rather balanced personality. The messages you receive, like quote-unquote messages you receive in childhood were not contradictory overall, and you have a stronger sense of purpose and appreciation of harmony than most people. I felt like that was kind of freaky because I definitely grew up in a very, like, balanced household, like, message-wise.
Yeah.
Like, I definitely stepped foot in church, but it was never like, this is God, we believe in God.
Right.
It was just like, we're going to church today because I know somebody who's also going to whatever.
Right.
And it was like never consistent. And it was never like, you have to believe in this.
Yeah.
I grew up in a very agnostic environment that was like, if you want to believe in God, you can, but also like whatever.
Right.
So I feel like, I mean, that's just God, but like also just kind of wholeheartedly, I feel like that was very how I grew up. So I feel like that was kind of weird.
That's cool.
I said you are likely personally popular, mainly because you expect harmony in your relationships. You are attractive to most people, and your self-confidence and security make you easy to deal with on many levels. Blah, blah, blah. Should I read the whole thing, or is it kind of long?
Oh, short description.
Oh, short description. Yeah, I was going to say, I swear they had, like, shorter ones. So, in short, well-rounded and harmony-oriented, she has lots of vitality and more potential than she may realize. She likes public life. She's popular, and others appreciate her company. She's balanced, at ease with herself, and usually gets on very well with her parents or guardians. She makes a good guide or mediator. Which I tend to kind of do sometimes, just be like the mediator.
Yeah, no, for real, I see that. Oh, and then there's like that too.
Is that still a part of the same one?
Yeah.
Is that still part of Sun?
But there's a short version, maybe.
As well.
Nope,
No.
there's not that.
See, it's kind of weird. It'll just like say random shit. So then there's one between Sun and Mars, I guess.
Oh,
I don't know what I should say for this. Key traits.
Okay.
Natural, energetic, often working on instincts with strong convictions and willpower, and quite driven.
That one's...
And then opposition between Sun and Saturn.
Does that mean they're across? Opposition? Like the complete opposite of each other?
I don't know. Key traits. She can make too much trouble for herself. Okay. I'm skipping a lot just so we can like do
all of them
more,
or
yeah.
most of them.
But it goes way in depth, guys. Like if you do your chart on here, like you can sit and read it like a book. Like I was doing that the other day.
So do we want to go to...
Let's go to yours.
Okay, I don't have...
No, your sun. Let's just like go sun, moon. That way we don't have to like jump all around.
Yeah.
That way, because if we jump all around, we're going to have a lot of empty parts in this podcast where we're just scrolling.
My sun is in the 9th house.
Okay, so let's read about the 9th house in the astrology Bible. So 9th sphere is philosophy. So my sphere was transmutation and yours is philosophy.
Ooh.
Interesting. Polarity is masculine, element fire, quality mutable. So interesting. Next, okay. Physiology, hips and thighs, places, universities, publishing houses, newspaper office, foreign shores.
Ooh.
Colors, green and white. Keywords: higher learning, philosophy, distant horizons, ethics, vision, beliefs, religion, long journeys, in-laws, foreign affairs.
Foreign affairs.
In the philosophical ninth house, the search for meaning begins. This is where we reach out to something greater and where the universal truth is pursued. Okay.
I feel like that going with Virgo is the most perfect one for it
That's
to go
how I
with.
felt with this one, with Scorpio, where it was like, it says my element is water, the quality is fixed.
What was the element in this one?
Yours is fire.
Okay.
But still, your sphere is philosophy, which is like very you. And then...
That's crazy.
What mine said, secrets of the universe, self-awareness.
Secrets of the universe.
Like, death is met and whatever.
Is met.
Conscious, expanded states of consciousness are encountered. So interesting. So yeah, this is the house of higher education, philosophical debate, and great questions of life. Such as, what am I doing here? It's almost like that's what this podcast is about.
What am I doing?
And what does it all mean? Journeys are made to distant horizons. Physical or of the mind.
That's literally the first sentence. You have a deep need to understand the world around you.
Oh my God.
You have high ideals in your eye on what's on their horizon.
Whoa! Not horizon being in here and over there.
Way.
Wow, that's cool.
You can seem quite restless. So the key points I can say are she takes an interest in different cultures. Or has a spiritual side. She is enthusiastic and excellent at promotion or marketing. She believes that things will work out and in spiritual protection. So my conjunction between the sun and Mercury, the key traits is she is verbal, intelligent, observant, and sometimes nervous or wired. Yeah. The sextile between the sun and Mars, the key traits are she is natural and energetic, often working on instincts, with strong convictions and willpower and quite driven.
We both had that.
That's so cool.
We both had that sentence. I also feel like I don't know if you do this, but like while I'm watching you read yours, it's like I feel like that's true to you. Yeah. Like very true to you.
That's so funny.
I'm looking for it to be wrong, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not willfully being like, oh my God, this is all true. Like, I'm waiting for something to not resonate, but it does every time.
The square between the sun and Pluto. Square was also in this book, because I was like, what is that? Square between the sun and Pluto. The key traits are she is creative, ambitious, endlessly going through transformations. She benefits from being open to improve, reform, and change, but needs to work on deep-seated shame, guilt, and fear that can be behind jealousies, resentment, and control issues.
Oh.
Okay, wow, literally. Oh my God. She has great determination and willpower and can readily turn around a situation. Oh my God. So, yeah. Wow, I do need to work on the control issues, guys. That's been the biggest struggle.
Oh my God, my mom does too. That was in her chart all over the place. It was like,
was it in yours at all? Just because I'm wondering, because you have Virgo.
No, it was weird. I think it's maybe just all the other stuff around it that like balances it out. But like my mom definitely had like it kept coming up in her. So it's like you need to let go of control.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So wait. Then it's also conjunction between the sun and Lilith. She is fundamentally comfortable with the darker side of her nature. Okay. Then comfortable.
Yeah.
A student of human nature, she is observant, incisive, unique, unusual, and fascinating. Cool. All right. Are we doing the moon next? Or
yeah.
No. Yeah, in yours. So... your moon is in the 7th house.
So 7th. So that's not too far. So my moon is in Virgo. And then the 7th house. So the 7th house, the sphere is interaction. So this one I think has to do with like love. Oh, wait. I keep being like, that makes sense for the moon, but it's not the moon, it's the 7th house. So, okay.
Oh, yeah.
So my moon is just in the 7th house. It just feels like it makes sense with the placement every time. So, polarity is masculine, element air, quality cardinal, position angular, physiology loins, place marital home, color blue-brown. What? Keywords: relationships, matrimony, and partnerships. Unity, other people, projection, public enemies, lawsuits. Oh, okay. All right. In this sphere, the soul reaches out to another in a mutually beneficial relationship. How easily someone reaches out and how well they balance their needs with that of another person is described by the signs in the planets Uranus, Aquarius. In the planets. Uranus or Aquarius suggests problems with commitment, while Saturn craves certainty. Okay. All right. When they give like a random example, I'm like, all right.
Here's your short description.
Okay, so short description. She's frank, honest, full of vigor and ambition. She's strong-willed and powerful at work. She's a little hard on herself, but perhaps more on others whose capacity for action is not as great or inherent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She can... Okay, so then it says...
There's no shorts for these,
Yeah.
but...
It just says... it says trine between Moon and Saturn. She controls her feelings, has a strong sense of duty and self-esteem, very prudent, can concentrate on a long-term task. And then it says a square between Moon and Pluto. She has intense emotions and passionate feelings. She fears a loss of control of emotional and domestic matters, which I'm like, I was reading this. When I was reading it, I definitely was like thinking like, is that like not even like, is it wrong, but is it like where does that come up? Like, where have I seen that come up? Because definitely maybe
reading that, jeez.
Can fear change, upheaval, being caught. At the same time, she attracts change and disruptions. The love life may be riddled with emotional scenes, jealousy, and possessiveness because she attracts intense partners. There can also be big expectations of a partner or a partner. Literally. Because of but then later on it does, like, even itself out. Because I remember there was times where I was like, this is not accurate. But then I read later and it was like there was two completely opposite points where one, it said, like, home is the place for you. And then right after it said, you cannot stay in the same place. And I was like, that I feel though, like, I don't feel like either one of those are wrong, because how often do I be like, I want to move to a city, but I also want to move to the middle of the woods. Right. I feel that so hard in my heart. Like, both tug me in different directions. Where was I? Okay, so then the square between Moon and Midhaven. She can have an irresolute nature with sudden changes of humor. She is changeable, not always following through on her own objectives, since these change often. Yeah. The way I'm like, I have a new routine every, like, 2 seconds. This instability shows itself not only in professional life, but also in love life and friendships. There can be a love-hate relationship with one's status or reputation. She may often feel misunderstood by parents, teachers, or bosses. It's a wrong image may be projected.
I'm roasting you.
I literally don't even remember it saying this last time. Wait, is this mine? Yeah, it is mine. I was like, I don't even remember it saying this. This is so funny. In some ways, yes. In some ways, no. But definitely, like, it's not wrong.
My moon's in the 9th house.
Okay. Wait, we just read the 9th house. Isn't your sun in the 9th house?
Yeah. Wait, yeah. Right?
I was like, we just read the 9th house.
Okay, so we don't need to reread the definition of it.
But just to remind you guys, it's philosophy.
Okay.
You think of just, like, philosophy.
Wow, we're having a lot. Okay. Where's the short? She can... Oh, nope. Okay, it's not giving us short for the moon. It said nope. I'll just read the top.
Yeah.
She is highly imaginative.
Yeah.
Prolonged studies, intuitive. Professionally successful abroad. In import-export. Or as a diplomat.
Okay.
Sensitive, warm contact with foreigners. Oh. Long journeys. Ability to learn foreign languages. It's really screaming foreign.
No, it's like go abroad.
Go somewhere. Huh.
Wait, read the second paragraph.
This position can indicate a deep longing for stimulation above and beyond the everyday mundane routine of, literally. You are a philosophical sort, interested and curious about the world, other people, and different cultures.
This makes so much sense why we're friends. Because do you remember that sentence? It didn't say the exact same thing, but that sentence in mine where it was like, you can get bored with, like, common whatever.
Yeah,
and
no,
I was
literally
like,
it just said the mundane routine.
I just, like, thought of, like, you know,
You can be extremely restless and discontented if you don't have a definite goal in mind. No, literally.
Gotta be working towards something.
The trine between the moon and Saturn. She controls her feelings. She has a strong sense of duty and self-esteem. Very prudent. She can concentrate on a long-term task, manual or intellectual, with success. She perseveres, and is serious in most things she does, but is humorous, satirical, steadfast, and upright. That's funny because I am serious like a lot. But.
Yeah.
Okay. We're to Mercury now,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
So my Mercury is in Sagittarius, and it's in the 9th house, which is philosophy. At this point, I've remembered it.
Okay. Everyone knows.
We're learning.
Yep. Okay.
We're learning.
Let's see if there's no, there's no short for that. So
Okay.
you can read
I'll just skim it through.
Oh,
what happened?
Not it being
Journey.
like
Yeah.
the
No, there was
abroad.
there's multiple
Like,
crossover. Like, trust me. So, yeah, my Mercury's in the 9th house, which is philosophy. Mercury is, it does give you like a little short about Mercury. Mercury represents communication. Okay. So it says, her thirst for knowledge is never satisfied. She's mentally active. She may undertake exhaustive studies. Yes. Currently,
Yes.
I'm just going to say right now, I'm tired as fuck of learning. But I also keep being like, if I wasn't in school, like, what else? Like, I don't know if I'd be, like, doing anything
I like
else, to
love
be honest.
learning, but
No,
it's when it's
school-
my choice.
No, exactly.
On what I want to
It's
learn.
really different for everybody.
Yeah.
And honestly, even school for me, a lot of times, not the vibe.
Not the vibe.
But definitely, like, learned how, and I'm like, whatever. But yeah, exhaustive studies for sure. Always studying for pleasure.
For pleasure.
I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, this says that.
Can we go on a tangent really quick? Because this had me cracking up because so the one night have you gotten those ads for like mood cannabis?
No.
Okay, so I've got an ad for like mood cannabis. It's like, we'll ship you this like weed, essentially, right? And I was
what,
like,
TikTok or on like
on
Instagram
YouTube.
or YouTube? Okay.
and they're like really nice ads, like really good quality. And I'm like, how are they doing this?
Right.
And so I looked it up, and it was like basically like it's Delta 8 and THCA and stuff like that. And so I was like, what is this stuff? So I went on their website, and they had like an about, and they were like, what is these? And I was on an edible. And I'm like reading this. Hi, like, what is Delta 8? And then it was like, the compound Delta 8 is derived from, and I was like, oh. And then I was okay, then what's THCA? And then I was like going on this whole thing, and then I learned it. And then I watched Victorious after that. It's the duality of man, really.
That's funny, because I would do the same thing.
But I was like, I need to figure this out. Okay, always studying for pleasure, can very much enjoy journeys to faraway places, and may go to live abroad. You're eternally curious for hunger and knowledge, enjoy studying and learning, and do it not because you have to, but because you want to. Enjoy exchanging ideas and personal philosophies with others. Skilled at finding quick solutions to problems, readily see the big picture, and enjoy sharing your opinions. And, enjoy sharing your opinions and ideas. And then, then it says, like, between Mercury and Neptune, I can put down in writing everything that my imagination and intuition dictates. A wonderful storyteller.
Oh, so manifestation.
Yeah,
Right.
no, definitely. And I've also been told that I am a good storyteller. Conjunction between Mercury, which is Pluto. I don't know what these mean, guys. She has
That might be a whole nother.
That's like a whole thing. She has a great sense of observation and quickly grasps and sizes the situation. She's crafty, subtle, and perceptive. And then the conjunction between Mercury and Midhaven. She likes to have her own ideas about things, to form an opinion and think over the problems it poses. She is an intellectual. I definitely do. I definitely have my own opinion, and then I'll critique my own opinion and be like, well, why do you think that?
Wait, sorry, my face because my Mercury's in the 9th house again. Bro,
You're all
how
like,
am I
you're
so
all just
in
like
the 9th
glasses,
house?
like dark academia vibes with all
Yours
your
was
ninth
just
house.
in the 9th house too, right? All right, let's see how it differs. She likes to discuss. Oh, my Mercury's in Virgo.
Wait, is this?
Oh,
Wait, what's my Mercury in? Is it also in Virgo?
Sagittarius.
Oh.
Wait, which? Yeah. Okay, so
Wait,
My
does it say the
Mercury
same
being in
thing?
Virgo is Virgo rules Mercury.
That's
or
kinda
Mercury
scary.
rules Virgo, whatever one
That's
it
like
is.
really intense.
Yeah, and also Virgo in the 9th house again.
Yeah.
Okay, so she likes to discuss what?
This is like the same paragraph that mine had.
Oh yeah.
Is that T?
Yeah.
because
Wait.
Because it says Mercury.
Did you read this part of the? Wait.
No, I don't think I did.
Oh, I don't. Need
So
to
I
read
think
that
it talks
one.
about Mercury in the 9th house, but not your sign in Mercury in the 9th house. If that makes sense. Because look, this is Mercury in Sagittarius, but
Sometimes
this is
moralistic.
but this is
Oh.
Mercury in the 9th house. This has nothing to do with like the Sagittarius part though. But this is just what like Mercury in the 9th house. But I still think that that's like it tells you a lot because it tells this too. So my Mercury in Sagittarius is enthusiastic, humorous, sometimes moralistic. She has strong opinions and will often be eager to share them. Democrat, philosopher, tolerant. Like what? like what? Respectful of laws. Not really. I know. I literally was reading this and I was like, wrong. Interested in foreign places and learning more languages. Believes everything teaches you something, which I definitely am that person.
So
I guess you don't have to read this big chunk because I just did that.
That's the same. Okay. But my Mercury in Virgo, she likes to discuss, deduce, and judge. Okay, yeah. She reasons logically and accurately. She may spend a lot of time on practical matters and keeping things in order. Sometimes nitpicky and nervous. Secretly feeling she handles matters better than others. Oh my god.
Dude, I don't have a Mercury in Virgo, but I feel that. I feel that. I feel that personally, and I never say anything about it. But I'm always thinking it.
So wait, I should still read this though, right? Because
those little ones I think are different, yeah.
Okay, the sextile between Mercury and Mars. She likes discussions, debates, polemic. She has good judgment and can be very determined. She is a worker and has lots of energy. She has a lively intelligence and usually goes to the heart of things. She is enthusiastic, incisive. I'm not incisive, if that's what that says. I'm so decisive. And energetic in thought and speech.
Well, no, it's not indecisive, it's incisive. I don't know what incisive means.
It means like...
No, not like indecisive, but like... Here, like, highlight it and see what it means. Because it would say indecisive, not incisive. Oh my god, I'm going to have to fucking look it up because the Apple computers don't fucking... Well, while I'm doing the vocabulary lesson, you can read your next
between
thing.
Mercury, Pluto. She may be impatient, often fearing or imagining the worst that could happen. She likes contradiction. I like contradiction? Yeah, I guess I do. Her arguments can be intense.
It says incisive is intelligently... Sorry. I don't know why I can't speak today. It's intelligently analytical and clear thinking. So it's like the opposite of indecisive. Okay. It's incisive.
That's what I thought.
Incisive, not indecisive.
No, I know. I thought it was the opposite.
Oh.
Like,
well, you said...
You can make decisions.
Oh.
Right?
Well, you said you're wrong with that?
No.
That's
wrong.
I'm
indecisive.
Oh, yeah. I feel like you're incisive.
I guess it depends. You can be very incisive and aggressive with your opinion.
I can't. Oh my god. Not the incisive again.
I'm drawn to mysteries or investigations. There can be mental fixations or obsessivenesses. Yeah. It would be wise to think things over before speaking and to respect the weaknesses of others. Not respecting the weaknesses.
No, don't force me to respect your weaknesses. I won't. Absolutely not. Love me the way I am. I will not respect your weaknesses. I will challenge them.
Square between Mercury ascendant. She may criticize and gossip, arguing frequently, and often nervous. Without even...
Why is it painting you like some scared little mouse. like how many times has it said nervous? Like definitely like anxious is in there, but it said like it's like you're just like gossiping and like shaking and like scared. Like I don't know why this is like it's accurate, but not like that. Like the way that it's like if I didn't know you and I read this, I would have been like, oh my god.
Without even realizing it, she might look for or investigate or instigate a verbal battle.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
I feel like you're so the type of person to be like, I'm bored, I'm starting a fight.
Yeah. My whole family says I'm such an instigator. Oh, communication's very important to you. Yep. Oh, and your mind is sharper and more creative when you have a partner you can bounce your thoughts and ideas off of. Oh. Yep. In your close relationships, your partner serves as a mirror, reflecting your thoughts and ideas back to you from a different perspective. I can't stop laughing. You are rather independent and will not allow anyone to restrict your freedom. But you love to talk things out before arriving at a decision. Truth is, you won't always take others' advice. However, you do enjoy looking at problems from all sorts of different perspectives. You may choose partners who are considerably younger than you or who are not as academically smart as you. Conversations with you are always stimulating and lively. The ability to share your thoughts with a partner is vital to your sense of fulfillment in a close personal relationship. Crazy true. All right.
We on Venus now?
Yes.
Oh, God. It's time to be embarrassed. Okay, Venus represents an interest in emotions and values, exchange and sharing with others. So, Venus in Virgo. Okay, Venus in Virgo says,
Oh, shit, that's long.
so long.
Our other ones were
I know, I'm like, what the hell? Oh, short description. Okay. She's very devoted, but may not always show emotions. She doesn't always let herself go, either through fear of ridicule or fear of not being loved in return as much as she loves. Ooh. She is therefore sometimes too undemonstrative. I literally read this and I was like, I'm sorry. I literally texted my friends and was like, how's your break? Too undemonstrative. May give off the sense that her love is not for free. And I read that and I was like, well, it's not. I was like, caring, but worries that she's not exciting enough. Careful with money. I'm not worried that I'm not exciting enough. Funny. That's the only thing I would say isn't true, but I am very careful with money. So Venus in the 7th house.
So is this basically the same thing in the book?
Wait.
Right. Is that what that's like?
My 7th.
Is it giving?
What's the 7th house? That's the love one. So my Venus is in the one that has to do with interaction. Interesting. I don't know. Is it the same that's in the book? I don't know. It says her fate can depend a lot on partnership. May connect for love, children, happy, emotional life. Harmony is most important to you, so it's unlikely you'll attempt to dominate a lover. You're a peacemaker, sometimes going to great lengths to achieve a balanced, harmonious relationship. Be careful not to bend over backwards just to keep the peace. You may be taken advantage of. Already learned that lesson. Your marriage partner may be especially attractive, charming, or well off. That was another one where I was like, are you saying I'm marrying rich? Like, what is happening? Tell me when and where I can find this person. Whatever, I'm agreeable. In some cases, there can be a shallow, materialistic interest in partners. Okay, sure. Hips and lower back may be erogenous zones, or they may be especially attractive. Yeah. It says some of you might quickly enter into partnerships, perhaps too quickly. But that's definitely not me. And neither equipped nor prepared for the responsibilities that long-term relationship demands. Not me. Definitely am like, I'm not going to get one.
Right. Exactly.
I'm definitely like, always a bridesmaid, never a bride, and not complaining about it. Prefer to be a bridesmaid over a bride.
Okay, so yeah, Venus represents an interest in emotions and values, exchange and sharing with others. Mine's in Libra. Oh, they're not going to give me a short one, so let me improvise. Venus in Libra, people will impress you with their kindness and willingness to make your relationship work. They have a polished manner in love, which sometimes makes them appear insincere or superficial. I've gotten that.
My mom's Venus is also in Libra. I remember this now.
Gentle lovers who hate to be offended. Threatened by bad manners and direct or abrasive expressions of feelings. They have idealized images of their relationships, even to the point where the relationship becomes bigger than life, taking on a life of its own. They can become quietly resentful if they feel they are being taken advantage of, and they make it easy for more aggressive types to bully them around. Pleasing Venus and Libra involves treating them kindly and fairly. They love to share everything with you, so let them. Foreplay for them can be mental. They love to communicate with you about their relationship. Over time, imbalance in the relationship is sure to make them unhappy, and when it comes to this, they may try to even the score in subtle, roundabout ways. Don't let it come to that, and you will be rewarded with a lover who puts himself in your shoes and treats you exactly how they would like to be treated. So it's in the 10th house.
10th.
Her best years may be in the parental home and also the last years of life. Well, that sounds terrible.
Wait, what?
My best years may be in the parental home and also the last years of life. So my beginning and last years may be my best years of life. What about the whole middle?
The whole middle?
That said, the rest are not unhappy but contain certain hurdles.
Oh, well,
Holy
I guess that's
crap,
just
though.
like, what?
Love can help in the professional life. She has a gift for seduction. She likes to entertain. She likes the comfort and attractions of home life. Others tend to respect you for your charming manner, and you may have many admirers. Although some of these admirers from afar, there's an aura about you that is charming yet strangely and intriguingly distant. You have a great need to be recognized or admired for your charm, beauty, or loving manner, but should be careful not to become too wrapped up in what others think of you, as you might come across as phony or superficial. Some people with this position are married to their work or to their image. You are good at making contacts and organizing social events. Trine between Venus, Jupiter. Good-hearted, generous, possessing a good character. I like well-being, comfort, a life of ease without problems. Good relations with social circle, easy to approach. At the same time, she may fall in love easily. She has a successful partnership in professional life. People usually trust her. Opposition between Venus, Saturn. She is hard and reserved at times and doesn't always know how to express her emotions. She may be frightened of showing her love, and this can lead to disappointments, breakups, lack of satisfaction. She has doubts, can be suspicious, worries too much, possibly jealous, but more likely insecure. She will learn how to be happy in love, to be at ease with herself and control her jealousy, or gain more assurance and sense of self-worth in the second half of her life, possibly thanks to a mature person who helps her learn to trust. That was crazy accurate. Dang. Okay, you're Mars.
Okay. Mars represents the desire for action and physical energy. So my Mars is in Capricorn. So it says with fiery Mars, it's Mars in Capricorn. With fiery Mars in the more it doesn't have the short one.
No. Okay.
With fiery Mars in the more orderly sign of Capricorn, natives with this position have a subdued and controlled style of approaching life. Most don't come across as particularly enthusiastic. Rather, theirs is a low-key but determined energy. Mars and Capricorn natives tend to be on top of things. They're generally goal-oriented and focused people who are not afraid of hard work. Most are achievers by nature, and many possess well-defined ambitions, well-defined to themselves more than anything. Capricorn is a sign that detests waste of any kind. It also fears disorderliness and letting go. With Mars in Capricorn, there's generally a powerful need to stay in control.
That's your first one.
This is not to say that natives of this position are cold in any sense of the word. Their desires are strong, but they are often centered around the physical and material world, all that can be seen and held. With Mars in an earth sign, sensuality is expressed in an earthy way. However, unlike Mars in Taurus, for example, another earth sign, Mars in Capricorn is not self-indulgent by nature. These people are usually quite disciplined. Capricorn possesses the ability to plan for the future, something that many other signs have difficulty doing. Work towards realistic and attainable goals. Get off when they see tangible results from their efforts. Hard on themselves. How many times? How many times is that gonna? Most of them are very hardworking, and one of their strategies for anger management is to throw themselves even more energetically into their work. Not mine. I mean, sometimes, but... Oh, yeah, and then Mars in the 11th house. So mine's in the 11th, which we're really hovering over this, like... I forget what the 11th is. It's community. Oh, actually, we haven't had an 11. No, in my head, we did. So it's community.
We
okay.
did the 9th a lot.
Yeah. She achieves her ambitions. She is impulsive and presses on, sometimes without thinking. She starts something new without necessarily finishing the previous job. That's true. That is true. Yeah. She likes to dominate and may lack diplomacy at times, where friends and professional relations are occurred. Okay, so between Mars and Saturn, the trine. She's energetic and determined, has strength and resistance, ability, and patience. She's tough and sometimes insensitive. Yeah. Yeah. Putting much of her energy and talents into overcoming the obstacles to her success. Okay. This Mars-Saturn placement suggests an overall persistence in the long term. She's not necessarily especially sociable unless other indications strongly suggest so, but respected. There's a reverence for order and following rules to keep order for the most part. Oh, definitely. It's so weird because I feel like I have very opposing signs that balance each other out. Like where I have one extreme, I have the other. Like, I don't know why. I feel like my chart is just so, like, balanced.
Yeah.
To where it's, like, because, like, I feel all of these things, but then the other one comes in and is like, hey, like, chill.
Yeah.
Like, chill. Like, I am obsessed with, like, order, but not in, like, a toxic way because of the other side of me. Yeah. That's, like, I don't give a fuck about order.
Right.
That's, like...
It's a healthy balance.
It's, like... And then it also, like, depends on the thing.
It's very yin-yang.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Mars represents the desire for action and physical energy. Mars in Scorpio. Give me a short version.
I know. I'm like, I don't want to... and then skimming is hard because it's like, I don't want to skip something important, but...
Mars and Scorpio natives love to challenge themselves to do the impossible. They throw themselves into what they decide to do with concentrated energy and awesome willpower. Below the surface, they're not likely easily to let you in. The potential to exploit others. These people see through others and rely heavily on their gut feelings. The sexual stamina of this position is thought to be the strongest of all positions of Mars.
Oh, wow.
Because it's Scorpio.
Yeah. And it's Mars, so it's like the opposite of Venus, where it's like that, like, masculine, like, dominating energy.
Mars and Scorpio people are attracted to taboos, and their fantasies may involve blowing the taboos to smithereens. Wow.
Oh my God.
Okay. Wow, their sexual appeal is strong enough that they generally do get what they want. They find it difficult to share their partners. Mars in Scorpio has a black or white philosophy of life. Not comfortable with compromise. Accepting challenges and making changes. Survival instincts are strong. They embrace their own animal nature when they are alone with themselves without guilt. What does that mean?
You just turn into a fucking werewolf in your room.
What? These people have a provocative quality to them. It's most evident in youth, though it is carried over into adulthood in more subtle, controlled ways. Mars and Scorpio natives who have low self-esteem can become mighty twisted. Instead of beating themselves up, they churn self-loathing outward and end up manipulating others and feeling resentful. That's so true, low-key.
I feel like I've seen other people that are like that.
While Mars in Libra is constantly striving to bring fairness to the world, Mars in Scorpio knows that life isn't fair. Okay. It's in the 11th house. Achieves ambitions, impulse and presses on, sometimes without thinking. The square between Mars Jupiter often refuses to accept any guidance, lack forethought, acting impulsively. This is just super impulsive.
Square between Mars, Uranus. She is full of contradictions. Cool. No, really though. Original, tending to the eccentric, headstrong, impatient, erratic energy levels. Yeah, wow. Okay, Jupiter.
So interesting.
Super interesting and accurate.
Yeah. That's a placement where I feel like if it was like on the wrong person, it could be so scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, I think about things that I have, like even just like as a Scorpio sun, and I'm like, yeah, if I was not healthy, I would be causing hell around me. Like,
seriously.
oh my God. Okay, so Jupiter represents expansion and grace. My Jupiter is in Aries. She attracts the most good... Thank God this is short.
Yeah, for real.
She attracts the most good fortune when taking the lead, initiating, inspiring, and demonstrating enthusiasm and courage. She believes in the power of positivity, that life is what you make of it, like competition, doing things independently. My Jupiter is in the second house. And it says, easygoing over money matters, no credit problems. This placement tends to increase her inheritance. She earns good money often without too much effort. She fully enjoys what she has. She is easily... Oh, and then I have the square between Jupiter and Neptune. It says she is easily influenced. She's a dreamer, perhaps allowing herself to be seduced by others' fine words, which are not always sincere, or by a new imagined plan that may not materialize. She does not see wickedness right away. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like maybe not for when I was younger, though. I definitely was, like, rose-colored glasses on the world, like, preferring to give the benefit of the doubt, but she can often be duped by others due to philosophy that one should trust in people until they prove themselves untrustworthy. Yeah, that was definitely a lesson that I learned already. But I definitely was like that for sure. I got taken advantage of a lot when I was, like, in middle school and shit like that, because I just was so... nice.
Oh, mine's short too. Jupiter in Aquarius. This is expansion and grace. She attracts the most good fortune when she is tolerant and fair, inventive, impartial, and cooperative. Values people and personal freedom most, desiring to show unique perspective or skills. She is open to new methods and progress. Great tolerance and humanitarianism. My Jupiter is in the second house. Easygoing over money matters. No credit problems. This placement tends to increase her inheritance. This is you, too. She earns good money often without too much effort. She fully enjoys what she has. Is yours also in the second house?
Wait, I think so. Check mine. Yeah. What was mine, though? I forget. Aries, okay.
Conjunction between Jupiter and Uranus. She quickly sizes up a situation and knows what's going on at a glance. She thirsts after knowledge and is a good organizer. She is very independent. Her freedom of action is extremely important to her, is nonconformist. She is very agreeable company and always in demand. Nice. Okay, your Saturn.
Okay. Saturn represents contraction and effort. My Saturn is in Taurus. It says she doesn't like to see greed or waste in others, must not shun materialism and possessiveness completely, and learn to build up a sense of being deserving of some pleasures in life. My Saturn is in the second house, so it says even if she is rich, she will always give this I felt like was so accurate. Even if she is rich, will always give the impression of being in financial difficulties. If she is broke, she gives the same impression. This time with reason. She fears being without money and may be especially cautious with possessions and finances as a result. And then I have a square between Saturn and Uranus that says she does not like routine. Whether at work or in her emotional life, she fights to keep her independence, her freedom of action. She would gladly remake the world.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Which I feel like came up a lot in our last.
Yeah, no, it did. It came up a lot in
like
the
humanitarianism and like just being a good person.
What did it? Oh, that came up a lot when we were discussing the planets.
Yeah, the different planets. Yeah,
and your different zodiac signs in the different planets.
Yours too, though. You had a lot of humanitarianism in yours.
Yeah, I did too. Yeah, that's like also where we get along and connect. I'm on Saturn, right? Okay. Okay, my Saturn is in Aries, so just again, Saturn represents contradiction and effort. Self-consciousness can be a problem. Must learn to develop self-confidence. Is bothered by a me-first attitude in others, but must learn that me first is sometimes necessary in moderation. Oof. Attacking me. Saturn in the 4th house. She may often feel dominated. She has a good sense of organization and accepts her responsibilities. She achieves her objectives in spite of slow progress with some hurdles to overcome. She is preserving and patient, very stable. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, my Uranus. My Uranus. Whatever it is. It says it represents individual and egotistic liberty. Okay, it says Uranus and Aquarius may get overexcited at the start of a task that interests her. True. At times, her debonair personality can give others a banal impression. I had to look up both of those words when I did it, and I don't remember what they mean.
Yeah, I was going to say, those are words I definitely don't know.
Sure. Anyway, Uranus is in the 12th house for me. She says she has difficulty adapting to the modern world, to new technology. She looks for a job in an isolated place or needs a lot of space to tap into her genius. Sextile between Uranus and Pluto. She fights to improve her daily life. She's persevering. Sextile between Uranus and Lilith. She lives through marvelous adventures without much follow-up. It's true, but these leave happy memories. She can have many such adventures and fantastic love at first sight encounters. And then I have a Uranus ascendant conjunction. She's always changing, somewhat unstable. She's ready to innovate, to change everything. She is inventive. And then a sextile between Uranus and Midhaven. She must have a job that allows her many freedoms, something non-routine. She likes change, possesses a lot of energy, and knows how to influence others in spite of her originality.
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, my Uranus. It represents individual liberty and egotistic liberty. Mine's in Aquarius too.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to say
does it say
same
the
thing.
same thing?
Yeah. But wait,
Wow.
the house. What house
Yeah.
is yours in?
Mine is in the 12th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So mine is in the 2nd.
Okay.
She has a lot of flair. She can be unreliable, inconsistent, or erratic at work, always ready for change, although with some changes in routines and dedication can do brilliant work. She may do best with an out-of-the-ordinary job, in which case all goes well. Otherwise, she might often change jobs and or financials ups and downs. Conjunction between Uranus and Neptune. She can be wildly creative with an odd but happy sense of humor and perspective. She is an idealist, easily disappointed by those using power plays to advance. Sextile between Uranus and Pluto. She fights to improve her daily life. She is persevering. That was the same thing as yours. Sextile between Uranus and Ascendant. She's always changing, somewhat unstable. She's ready to innovate, to change everything. She's inventive. Wow. Neato. Yeah, ours is like most the same with that.
Okay, so next is Neptune, which represents transcendental liberty and non-egotistic liberty. Neptune is in Aquarius for me. Generosity, especially enjoying, which means generosity, especially enjoying resolving problems in order to satisfy everyone. And then my Neptune is in the 12th house. It says she likes isolation, a withdrawn life, dreams and meditation. She has little desire for action, the healer, but it may take half a lifetime or more to recognize this. No, I realized it really early, actually.
Okay. Neptune represents transcendental liberty, non-egotistic liberty. Mine's in Capricorn. She is discerning, wise, and sensible. Mine's in the 2nd house. She may prefer not to attach too much value to money, but if this is overdone, there can be quite a few problems in life concerning money and ownership. She might make money through artistic pursuits, but must avoid the potential pitfalls of putting too much faith in ideas that don't have enough grounding in reality. It's vital to seek out financial advice for significant ventures. My trine between Neptune and Midhaven. Her plans can sometimes lack realism and therefore often unattainable.
Well, that's just rude.
Yeah, don't fucking say that to me.
However, creative fields can be enormously successful. Can maintain a mysterious but magical reputation. Okay, whatever the fuck that means. Rude.
So Pluto. My Pluto is in Sagittarius. Pluto represents transformations, mutations, and elimination. Pluto is in Sagittarius. Great aspirations, sexuality, and love are idealized. She may lead a double life. She may have a secret love affair while having a good relationship with her partner. This will never happen. That will literally never happen.
It's not in a house.
No, it's not in a house.
Oh.
It says, that's interesting. It's not in a house, but this is the conjunction between Pluto and Lilith. So it says she may lead a double life. She may have a secret love affair while having a good relationship with a partner. Most with this aspect, however, are highly perceptive and can keep a secret. Alternative views of relationships are likely.
That's so scary.
Now, alternative views of relationships, I definitely relate to, but not the affair. I'm never cheating on anybody. It's just not happening. And then I have a conjunction between Pluto and Midhaven. It says she can pour much of her energy into succeeding professionally. She's an authority figure and a great organizer. A strong sense of authority. Interesting.
Okay. Pluto represents transformations, mutations, elimination. My Pluto's in Sag. Wait, was yours just in Sag?
Wait, what was mine in? I always forget after I say it. Yeah, mine was in Sag.
Sexuality and love are
Oh, interesting.
But mine's so short. Okay, so great aspirations, sexuality and love are idealized. Conjunction between Pluto ascendant. She has willpower and ambition and almost always prefer to have her own way. Very just straightforward and short. Yeah. Pretty much.
That's so interesting. My Pluto, the thing where it said about alternative relationship, whatever, that was interesting.
Ooh,
okay.
There's the Lilith.
So Lilith. Black Moon Lilith represents our darker, deeper natures that may be repressed or buried. So these are the deepest, darkest secrets. If you made it to this point in the podcast, you're welcome. Okay. Lilith, my Lilith is in Sagittarius. It says she may have felt uncomfortable or even ashamed for her curiosity, questions, restlessness, and need to challenge and question life's facts, beliefs, or the need to get away, expand, and seek meaning. She may feel uncomfortable around people who are expressing these Sagittarian traits, not quite trusting them. Learning to accept and even embrace these traits without apology can be empowering. It can also help end a cycle of going to extremes with these traits. Yeah, for sure.
Ooh. Okay. My Lilith is in Virgo. Okay. The dark one. She may have felt uncomfortable or wrong for paying special attention to the practical side of life, attention to details, organization, and routines. She may go to pains to prove she is not ordinary, worried, eager to please, or concerned about details enough to perfect a craft or project. Leaving many projects unfinished can be a sign of perfectionist expectations, since this way she does not have to deal with the prospect of not producing something perfect. The key to eliminating extreme behaviors is to work on self-acceptance. And then the nodes have a house.
So my North Node. Oh, okay. So my
I know.
Wait, what? Okay, North Node, South Node. See, I think this confused me too because it says North Node, South Node.
Yeah, and then
But then it only tells you your North Node. Like, that's confusing.
Oh, but go down, is there not?
No, it goes to ascending.
Well.
So that's weird. But my, my North Node is in Leo. It says she can be a friend to many, but may stumble a little when things get too personal. Her path is to embrace her individuality and allow herself to be the center of attention or strike it out on a unique creative path. She is learning to be more personal and less intellectual when expressing her feelings, qualities to develop intimacy, sharing, self-expression. My North Node is in the 6th house. So then it says, she tends to retreat or escape when times are tough. Yes.
We got a runner.
And while we got a runner. And while she's compassionate and perceptive person, she may limit her luck and opportunities by avoiding the realities of her life. When she does not know all the facts, she may live in fear of them. Her path is to pay more attention to details and routines, even if these feel uncomfortable at first. Doing so will build emotional and physical health. Qualities develop, proactivity and diligence, which is, I learned that, like,
I didn't think you were a runner.
no, I'm not like a runner, like, oh my God, shit's hitting the fan, but it's more like, I'll go in. I'm not like, oh my God, I'm having feelings, I need to cut everybody off. Like, I don't push people away. I just literally will tell my friends, I'll be like, I don't really want to talk right now. And I'll go through what I'm going through, and then I'll talk about it after.
Interesting,
yeah.
Oh, but we didn't say what the North Node and South Node.
Oh, that's why I was, because, okay, it talks about the South Node. The North Node points to the qualities that we need to work on, develop to achieve inner balance and fulfillment.
Wow, mine's in Virgo. There are a lot of Virgos. Her challenge is to live a more orderly, proactive, and practical life. Developing and following healthy and practical routines and schedules can be a challenge, but highly rewarding. Procrastination leaves her more vulnerable to vague worries and guilt. Qualities to develop: organization, promptness, attention to detail. Yeah, that would benefit. Mine's in the 9th house. She is learning to put faith in something bigger than herself. She is brilliant at seeing the details and facts, but can be too focused on them to her detriment. As she embraces more life experience, adventure, and faith in life, her luck and opportunities will increase many times over. Qualities to develop: adventurousness, faith, enthusiasm. So then, what's it saying, like, with this?
Oh, it talks about your rising.
Oh, they just wait that long to put the rising in?
I guess, yeah.
Okay.
Because when we think about big three, we think about it like 1, 2, 3. But even when we did our thing, like, the ascending wasn't until way later.
Why do I feel like this is different? Like, it's like...
It is different, like, structure-wise. Yeah.
Structure-wise, but also just, like... I don't remember it saying, like, financial success may be slow but steady. Like, money situation improves with maturity. Like, it didn't say... Do we not read those?
They're so long.
Yeah.
If you want to know our ascending, go look it up.
Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
We read all of the houses. Yeah, that was interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, it gets super.
It does get super deep, and that was us skimming, just so you know.
Yeah,
like for the
like,
most
if you
part.
guys, yeah.
Like they do give a lot of info on that.
Yeah, so if you guys are interested in finding out your houses, we recommend this website to go to.
Astro Cafe.
Yeah, so happy
New Year
hunting. I was gonna say. I was gonna say, like, happy hunting with going and finding out your different houses.
Yeah,
and
go find that out if you have some extra time.
Chart.
Why not? This has been so fun because I've never like delved fully into it. I just
Which
knew my big
sounds
three.
Weird because it seems like we have already.
I know, it
like,
just feels like we knew a lot of the very surface.
We also might, if we can figure out how to read the natal charts.
Yeah,
I think that would be a good podcast at some point. But yeah, we will catch you guys on the next episode.
Thank you.
Yeah, Happy New Year.